Alright, I messed up with recording. So I recorded a whole hour of gameplay, which is what you're watching right now, and, I did a lot of stuff. It's just that the recording kept freezing while the gameplay was still going. So, I'm just going to run down exactly what happened. So, I upgraded some equipment while progressing through the story, and I went to present time, but went to a fiend village, but the fiend village is actually friendly now, except there's still a little resentment towards humans. I went and found Melchior, which was the guy from the fair, and apparently he's a swordsmith, so I bought a new sword from him, the Crimson Blade, and upgraded some equipment that way. Then I found out a way to get back through to our village from present day time, 1000 AD, which is what you're watching right now, going through the caves. And I also learned magic and started using magic against enemies, because magic was really the only thing that could hurt these fellows. Trying to think of what else happened. See, that's why you're seeing these freezing while I'm going at 8 times speed. Then I found a way to get back in time, because that's just where I wanted to go, I think. I can't remember why. And, went back in time, and the Fiend army was actually advancing on the bridge. I went and got food and helped the soldiers, and then that was the second boss fight. Oh, which was a skull. This is the first boss fight. This one wasn't too terribly difficult, and the second boss fight wasn't that hard either. But, we met one of the Fiend's generals, Ozzy, who was actually a coward. Well, anyways, I went through and figured out that the hero of legend has returned with the badge, so I tried to go find him, and it turns out it was this boy named Tata, and he went into the caves. Well, I went to the caves, and turns out he was not. He was also a coward. He was a fake. So I defeated a boss, the Masa and the Mune, and they were two creatures, but then they merged into one, the Masamune, the spirit of the sword of the Masamune. And that was the hardest boss fight so far in this series, and I really wish it showed the whole thing, but maybe I'll add like a clip of it later. But anyways, I defeated the Masamune. It was a long boss fight, about 5 minutes of just me healing and then attacking with magic. Managed to get the sword, and then I found Glenn, the frog guy from episode 1. And it turns out, I didn't learn much about him. I just went and did stuff with him. He's kind of lost the will to fight. He's kind of depressed. And, well, I found Tata at his house. Again, he was the fake, got the hero's badge from him, went to Glenn, showed him the badge and the Masamune blade, not the hilt. And he's just, wouldn't matter anyways. So then after that was done with, I, found out that he had the hilt, and it was broken, and it had the letters Melchior on it, the swordsmith from earlier. So I went back to the future, well, back to the present, and showed him the sword, and he said that it is a very legendary sword, and how his name is on this blade is a very, very long story. Now that's Ozzy right there, the little gremlin-looking thing. He never actually attacks you. He just sends skeleton soldiers after you. Well, anyways, showed him the blade and the hilt, and he said that only a magical stone could actually be used to reforge it, and you wouldn't be able to find it because it was from a really, really long time ago. Now, that's pretty much where all the story was. Tata. Found a guy who needed spiced jerky, but I haven't figured out how to do that mini quest yet. Not much else happened. It was just an hour of gameplay. So I'll talk about future plans. Right now, I'm going to continue with the Chrono Trigger series because I really love the game. I don't really care if nobody watches it. I just really like the game. And I'll continue with Endless Sky, but I've got another game up my sleeve that I'm going to try playing later. Although PewDiePie did a video on it, and I don't want it to seem like I'm copying him, because I was actually planning on playing the game, and then he did a stream on it. Stardew Valley. I never played it on the computer yet. I had it on the Xbox, but I recently bought it for the computer because it was on sale recently, so I got it. Or if it wasn't on sale, I don't remember. It was cheap. Went through this canyon right here, found some stuff. Not much else to tell. I'm just rambling on for 9 minutes is what I'm trying to do. This isn't going to be a long video at all. I think we're going to release another video, 2-video upload when this goes out. It's just, I'm so upset that the recording messed up. Well, if the recordings don't mess up later, I'll continue with the Chrono Trigger series. It looks like we're going to have to go back in time to find that mysterious red glittering stone. And I have a theory that Marley's pendant is actually the red stone, although it's been a while since I played this game and I don't remember. I'm thinking of doing a Hearts of Iron playthrough one of these days, if I can actually get it to work. Because I actually recorded a video of it once, but it messed up. It's not gonna be, I'm not gonna be a Hearts of Iron YouTuber. I'm not gonna play the game for an hour where hardly anything gets done. I'm gonna play through like a whole thing. It's just gonna be incredibly edited. It's gonna be, as best of my ability, edited to where only the interesting stuff happens instead of just a lot of waiting and waiting and waiting. I've got a bit of DLC installed for that, so I'll have fun with that. Now, with Endless Sky, I'm not going to do that many more videos of it, just because the videos are going to be very similar to older videos. It's just, once I get started with the story, what I really want to do is get combat ships in my fleet, because so far I think I have 1 or 2 clippers, which are really good. I love that ship because it's got a lot of it's got a little bit of passenger space, but it's also got a lot of cargo space, and I've got 2 or 3 of them, so I've got 3 times as much. Now those 2 creatures are the Massa and the Mune, and together they'll make the Masamune. You'll see that in a minute. And actually, Luca got knocked out, so I had to revive her with the Athenian water. Now, with the Endless Sky, the story that it's going to go through is different. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. I think I'll change ship colors from blue to green, and that's a little bit of a hint on what it's going to happen in the story. Although, I don't know if you're allowed to join the Navy yet, because when I first played this game when I was 15 or 16, they didn't have anything. Like, they didn't have any option to join the Navy. It was only the rebels, the quote-unquote rebels. And I did play through the first tier of the story. Now that's the Masamune, all together. That creature is a pain in the butt. I learned some new dual techs with the magic, and that was what helped me defeat that creature. Now, it looks like the video's done. Not gonna show much on anything else. If you notice down here, you'll see Minecraft right there. I do plan on doing a Minecraft thing. It's not gonna mainstream it. I'm just gonna play it whenever I feel like it, because I played Minecraft when I was 12 years old, and I've been playing it since, and I kind of burnt myself out on it. But if you guys enjoy the Minecraft, I'll keep playing it. That's pretty much else. That's pretty much it from what I have in mind. Um, if you, if anybody comes up with any game ideas that could run on a potato, I'll gladly play them. But until next time, thank you for watching.